OtisWho. Music.
Yes. We back. This is the OtisWho podcast. I am your host, OtisWho.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
I likes that. Ain't nobody come to see me. We'll see about that. But check this out. Who you with?
What's up, nation? It's your boy Haitian. How y'all doing out there? One love.
One love. You love quoting songs, don't you?
Just a little bit, man.
All right.
You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
like I said, this your boy OtisWho. Got a good topic for you today. Got a good one.
Okay,
A juicy one.
let's do this.
It might get somebody in trouble out there because I know a lot of y'all been in this situation. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in this situation, not with my wife, but in previous relationships. I'm not gonna even front. It happened. It has happened.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good topic, man.
Okay,
Hey,
let's go with it.
how would you feel if your significant other went on a lunch with her coworker? Now this can go either way. I just say significant other. Okay.
Okay.
But for sake of this conversation, I'm gonna use me as an example. You go on the your wife or your girlfriend go on a lunch situation, and it's with her coworker who is the opposite of with the opposite sex. I can't even fucking talk of the opposite sex.
Okay.
And she doesn't tell you this. You have to find out yourself
Okay.
through other sources. Not that you went digging for it or whatnot,
But it
but
just crossed your path.
It came up. So my question is, I'm just asking out loud, why didn't the significant other tell you that it was that the person was a damn male? I mean, I don't understand that. Now, I could be taking this too far.
Mhm.
I'm just asking the question. Is this the right question? Is she obligated to tell you that she's on a lunch with a coworker who happens to be of the opposite sex? I mean, does she have to tell you? What is my let me ask myself, what is my position on that?
Mm.
What is my position on that?
Okay. Yeah.
Does my wife does my wife have to tell me that she's going to lunch with a coworker who happens to be a male? Does she have to tell me that?
I don't know.
Damn.
On the legs broke.
We should want to live.
She still
Also,
walk?
oh, well, I know what your answer is. Okay. Damn, man, that is
Why that's got to be my answer? I'm
That
just
is-
answering the question.
that's damn. Y'all waiting on my answer, aren't you? And I know my wife gonna watch this. Wow. Hey,
I mean, you sounded. I mean, I don't know, man.
I'm standing on my square.
Okay. What would you do?
Damn, I got to answer this question. This is how I feel. I feel that she needs to tell me.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Damn. Do I? Yes, I do.
Okay.
Or I'll say this. Cause this damn Me Too and this women's lib shit got it all confused.
Right.
But I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I would say she doesn't have to volunteer that information out the
Right.
gate.
Right.
Because of course I trust my wife. Trust me, I do. She doesn't have to volunteer the information.
Okay.
But I'll say this. If I was to call you during your lunch break and you tell me you're at lunch with a coworker, but you don't tell me that the coworker is of the opposite sex, then I will really have a problem with that, because I would feel some kind of way that you trying to hide something. Now, question, does that show my insecurities? Maybe. Or does it just show, hey, I have respect and standards that I know for a fact what I would do? I would let my wife know when she called me, say, hey, I'm at lunch with such and such. Not just to say I'm at lunch. I'm at lunch with such and such.
Right.
You know?
Mm.
That's how I feel. I mean, that's my take on it. I mean, what's up?
Well, you know what? If it was me, I'm going to break your... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, all right. Okay, wait. Hey, if
that's
how you feel, that's how you feel.
Hey, you know what, though? I mean, but you know what? I mean, mentally, we'd be like, hey, man, the hell? So it's just like that, right?
So
it's say shit, right? From it depends on, you know, I don't know. I mean,
you don't know.
I'm trying to find a right.
I'm the one to talk. It did take me a long time to answer, so I understand.
I'm trying to find a right way to put it into perspective.
Uh-huh.
I mean, because I'm not even talking about myself. I mean,
right.
I'm just saying in general.
No, okay. Let me ask you a question. Let me be the interviewer. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How would you? What do you expect in that situation if you was to call your wife and she's at lunch?
Okay.
Would you expect her to tell you that she's at lunch with a coworker of the opposite sex?
I would hope so. But I mean, you know what? I mean, there's no way to know, because I mean, it's not like, you know,
there's no way to know what you mean. You lost me. I'm sorry.
It's no way to know if they're with someone if they don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, with technology nowadays, people can video chat or whatever.
See, look, you turn it into a spy and all. No, I ain't. You going a little deep with it. I'm talking about
because I mean, okay, I'll put it like this: if it was me, it's gonna be like, she know I'd probably call her, be like, Lucy, there's some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do to me, Lucy.
Yeah,
I need to know. I mean, hey, it's I mean, because it's either we gonna talk about it, but if you hide it, then it's gonna be hell to pay the captain.
Now check this out.
Okay,
this is what I do in real life to this day, and I've been doing this since day one because I know what the perception could be in this day and age. Right. Trust me, I know.
Right.
You have to let people know what's going on.
Right.
In words or action or whatever.
Right.
So I say all that to say this. If I happen to be with a female and say they phone ring and it's their significant other. Okay. I make it a point to let the young lady know, or I say this, I make it a point to let the young lady let her significant other know that I'm right there.
Right.
Say, hey, tell such and such that I'm here. Tell him I said hi.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want him to hear my voice.
Right.
I want him to know that I'm there on business.
Right.
Legitimate concerns and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because my character is at play. And also, I know the perception.
Right.
And I'm a man. I know what other men think. We might not say, women, take heed to this. Take heed to this, what I'm about to tell you. Get a notebook and a pen and write this down.
Mm-hmm.
We as men, we see shit, we don't say nothing. But we see it. We're trying to see what you gonna do. But we see it.
Why would you tell them that, man?
Because they already know. They ain't hip.
I mean,
but trust, first of all, for the record, they see shit too. They women. First of all, I adore you women. You women are the dominant species you really are. You carry the world in your womb. I'm the first one to acknowledge that. I get your power.
Right.
I get your power. You hold the universe in your hand.
Right.
Trust me, I get it. But with that being said, they're very, very intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
They have this sixth sense.
Right.
It's called, I guess, intuition.
Mm-hmm.
They know what's going on.
Right.
But us as a man, we see stuff, but we just sit back in a cut. Because mainly we trying to make sure this ain't really what we seeing.
Right.
you know what I'm saying? We just want to make sure.
Hey, sometimes some dudes be sleep on it because they focuses on something else.
Well, but yeah.
And I'm not even saying that they focuses on another woman. It can be just fucked up in the head playing these damn games. You know, I see too many. You know, but I mean that thing is, man.
Make sure we're gonna keep it on point now.
Yeah.
Make sure we keep it on point, cause
thing is this. I don't. Man, listen. First of all, any dude that sees or finds out that his woman was with someone, or vice versa, if a woman find out that they man was with someone and they didn't tell them that it was an opposite sex of a person when they called them, or even at that, if the person didn't even open up their mouth and say, "Hey, let them know that I'm with you," then that brings up problems.
Even though there might not be any problems there, it could turn into a problem because of that lack of communication.
Right. Now you've made yourself suspect. You know what I'm saying?
But what about for those that say, well, you must don't have a reason to trust them then?
Right.
What about those people?
They stupid.
Hold on, stop. I'm gonna give you a chance to rephrase that. Are you gonna stand on that one? That they stupid for feeling that way?
Yep.
Okay, enough said. I got you. Okay. Hey, stand on that shit. I got you. Wow. I got you. Okay.
I mean,
because sometimes you could be. No, I'm not gonna even. I can't even stand on that side, even though I do get it a little bit. And the side I'm talking about is this: it could be very well innocent as hell, and 9 times out of 10 it is innocent. But the fact that you don't communicate just that simple statement, oh yeah, I'm out at lunch with Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob, your coworker? Yes. Okay.
Right.
Tell him I said what's up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of versus, what you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm out here at lunch.
You by yourself?
Oh, see, you ask that? See, I wouldn't think to ask that. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't think to ask that.
You know what?
Unless they give you a reason to ask, like you at lunch, but you hearing something, you hearing another voice, or
in the background,
or you hearing some movement,
right?
You know,
right?
Which leads me to believe that you're not by yourself,
right?
So then you ask the question, okay,
right?
Who you with?
Right?
Oh, I'm with Rob. Oh yeah, okay. Oh.
Do I know?
But yeah, do I know? Or you might ask that question, but the main question you're asking yourself is, if I hadn't asked you,
would you have told me?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So yeah,
that's the
and that's what makes it. That's what makes it uncomfortable in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, man.
I know that's right. Wow.
You know.
These are just questions.
It will not be a beautiful day in Mr. Rogers'
neighborhood. Won't.
No, not this turn around.
Hey,
you know, check it. Because first of all, you know, I'm not saying all women, but there is a large number of women. They could hear a female in the background, and he might not even be with them. Or even if he is with them, let's say that he is with them, okay? Oh, yeah, that's my cousin, so-and-so, whatever. Okay. You know, she might say, okay, which cousin is this? Have I ever met this cousin?
Yeah, don't get it twisted. Women, you know how they have their streets too.
Yeah.
These are legitimate questions.
Yeah.
Trust me, if you haven't been in this situation, you will be.
I mean,
and I'm just curious to know how you out there handle the situation.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't mind, let me say this real quick, sir, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I want to know, seriously, if you're watching this visually, of course we're on YouTube, OtisWho. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and please leave a comment on what you think about this. What would you do? Or send me an email, OtisWho1@gmail.com. OtisWho1, that's the number 1.
Right.
OtisWho1@gmail.com.
Right.
Do that.
But I mean, if it's me, I'm busting your motherfucking head. That's all to it. I'm busting your head. I just had to say that.
But you don't really, but you're just joking though, right?
Right.
Right.
I'm
Okay. Got you.
You
just joking.
But for real, no. I mean, hey man, I got to put you on. If you make me have to put you under the spotlight, sit you down in the chair, put a light on your head, get the phone book out so I can bust knuckles up, then it is what it is.
I'm curious to know what my wife. I'm curious. I'm curious to know how my wife feels about this situation. I should have had her on this episode. We should have had both our wives on this episode for real.
Maybe.
Actually, in the near future, we will be doing that.
I don't know, man. I
won't speak. I won't speak for you, but
I don't know if that'd be.
I got to have my wife on here because
I don't know, man. You might turn that conversation into a fight.
That's how we get down. Yeah, I am scared of my wife a little bit, but that's what makes me attracted to her.
Hey, man, look.
Yeah, I'm scared of her a little bit, but I stand on my
own.
We
don't need her coming in here turning up the studio now.
Nah, she gonna be all right.
You know what I'm saying?
These are legitimate questions. I want to know, does she feel like?
stuff.
But check this out. I want to know, does she feel like that she has to tell me that she's out to lunch with a male counterpart?
Right.
I want to know how.
Well, I mean, because this is my thing. I mean, how do you think she would feel if you didn't say nothing?
But I always do.
But I'm
always
just saying, what if it was just one time you just slipped and didn't say that you had so and so in the car with you? You know what I'm saying? And it could be somebody she knew, or hey, wait a minute.
I would have to eat that and bite that and say, hey, I apologize because I know wasn't nothing going on.
Right.
But I'm being honest. I can definitely say this with all the certainty in the world. Whenever my wife called me and I'm in the presence of whoever, I let her know who it is.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, actually, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm finna let out a secret, but it is what it is. That's why I love my wife.
Right.
And I might be wrong in my assessment.
Right.
But I still think it's cute, but it's hip. It's slick as that thing.
Okay. Let me ask you.
Oh, let me ask you this though. I'm gonna let you know what my wife does. When my wife calls me. And you witnessed it when she calls me and you happen to be in the car with me.
Right.
I'll always let her know. You heard me say it. What? First of all, you tell the people, what do I say?
What's up, babe? Haitian in the car with me. Watch your mouth.
There you go. Because she's quick
to say
something that she ain't got no business saying. Bless. Ooh, I love my baby. But that's just husband and wife talk.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
yeah.
And I ain't knocking that. That's
right.
That's just how y'all groove.
Right. So, and with that being said, she always responds, hi, whoever I said was there. She does that to make sure. I could be wrong, but I'm going to tell you why I would do it. I would say, hey, tell him I said hi. Or I just say, hey, I better hear a response.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
I better hear a response.
Right. Right.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if she does that on purpose or is it just a subconscious thing that she's really genuinely speaking. Now, sometimes it is. She just genuinely speaking because it is some people, some good friends of mine that she really do like or whatnot, and she hasn't seen in a while, and I say I'm with them. So she, but sometimes, I wonder if it's just to make sure, because I get it. I really do. I could be wrong in that assessment, but speaking for myself, that's what I would do.
Right.
Right.
You know what? You know what though? Sometimes I kind of wonder. do they just call us to make sure?
Hell yeah.
We
I'm
ain't nowhere near their location.
Oh, I answered you too soon. I said, well, you getting deep. Whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Whoa. Rewind that. Whoa.
Yeah.
Repeat what you just said.
Do you ever think? Have you ever wondered if okay, ladies and gentlemen, nation, this is your boy Haitian.
Charles, you didn't open up
right.
a whole. Okay, go ahead.
Have you ever thought that your significant other is actually calling you to make sure that you are not within their location or where they may be?
Man, damn, you.
I know I just opened up a whole new fucking can of worms. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but
now see that. Now see you bring
it
it up.
Goes on with it though, man. I just asked that because it goes on with that. You gotta ask that question. Does your significant other, man, whether it's your woman or it's your man, have you ever wondered, are they calling you to see where you're at and what you're doing? To make sure that you are nowhere to be able to cross paths with what they may be doing?
Wow.
Now I'm just asking this question. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this to be questionable about if your significant other makes moves like that.
No,
but has the question is, ladies and gentlemen, has that ever crossed your mind? Because it would. I mean, we have to, as men. Sometimes we do. I'm not gonna say that it. I mean, it could be a small, once in a lifetime move that it slides across your. I wonder, do she just call me to make sure I'm at home or I'm at work or where I'm at out in the field? What part of the state I'm in?
I got you. Hey,
or how soon I'm gonna be coming back in town once I leave.
Men, I mean, men do that too. But I get what you're saying though.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Yeah.
To answer your question,
I had to
answer your question, of course.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what the percentages are for as how often.
Right.
But you know what? Right. I can't speak for everybody. I was
right.
Dang, I spoke too soon. I'm sorry. Listen, I have the right to change my mind. I have the right. I don't know why I pushed the wrong button. I'm gonna rewind that. I have the right to change my mind.
Okay. Yeah.
That doesn't cross everybody's mind.
No,
I'm gonna keep it real.
I know it does.
I know I did. So that's why I have to back up to clarify that. That doesn't cross everybody's mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this though. If I'm going to keep it real. OtisWho?
And Haitian too.
Hey man, don't add that tag to my you could say that for yourself. Don't add, it did rhyme though. But listen.
Oh man.
I'm gonna keep it 100. To answer your question, if a person is thinking that question, I would have to think and assume that is based on their previous history.
Right.
And I have to be real.
Yeah.
Because it crossed my mind not often.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it real.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it 100. Yeah. It crossed my but let me say this. It never crossed my mind with my wife.
Right.
And I'm being totally 100% honest.
Right.
I've been with my wife since 1998.
Right.
I promise you that never has crossed my mind. But previous relationships, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but it has.
Dang.
It has. I have to be real about that. It has. Now, does that have to do with what I brought to that situation?
Right.
I'll have to say yes.
Right.
Because if you're not doing anything, you don't know what to look for.
Right. But anyway, but you know what? Sometimes, there are brothers I know that probably get deployed and they wonder. And I know.
Oh, you bringing up deployment.
But
what's going on? I'm
doing different scenarios.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh, well, I've been in this situation.
I mean, because most of us, ain't nothing more fucked up than getting a Dear Johnny letter while you.
She was a IA.
While you sitting over there trying to die,
Man, why you bring that up? Because I promise you that happened to me. I was in college.
It doesn't happen to all of us, dog.
Dude.
Anybody that's a vet then probably went through that.
She was a straight hoe.
Yeah,
and I'm bitter. I'm gonna tell you something. I was in
either you gonna
Saudi Arabia,
right.
the Desert Storm,
right.
Desert Shield War. I went over there. Left my look. Of course, I left about. Matter of fact, this heifer was in the service of her damn self.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
God forgive me. God, please forgive me. There's one thing that we don't do. I don't speak ill of the dead. She is no longer with us. So I have to end this conversation right now because she is not here to defend herself.
No.
So I'm going to leave that alone. But yeah. Wow.
I mean, but
okay.
I mean, just I know. But anyway, back to what we was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and like I said, I only brought that question up because, yeah, I mean, some people might wonder about that. You know, depends on what's going on within their relationship.
Of course.
You know,
of course. But
how long they've been together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes even short, just beginning relationships, they go through those trembles.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it was just something I had to bring up.
It's a good point, though,
because I mean, it all falls back to either you gonna tell me, it's probably best to tell me, because if I find out, it might not be healthy.
Boy, you sound like you meant that. I'm going to tell you something. You sound like you meant that.
Let me talk to you, Anime.
Ha! Hey, y'all. Serious questions. Now, I had to ask my wife that. I wonder what she's going to say. For real. That's a good conversation, man.
Right.
That's a good conversation.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
That's a good ass. Hey, inquiring minds would like to know. What you trying to hide off set and drink?
Hey, man,
get your ass
get
on.
out the camera, man. They don't need to see what
I
I'm
tell you
sipping
what,
on.
good.
Might be some cognac in this, man.
Yeah, you can drink. We good.
I know that, but
we good.
Hey, man, might some teenagers might run across it, man. I don't want them to know that I might be drinking on something.
They be all right.
Something that I should be drinking on.
They
know what's in that bottle.
This was a good conversation, man.
Might be some shine in there, man. What's wrong with you?
Hey, y'all, this was a good conversation.
Yeah.
We would definitely be having more conversations like this, more interesting topics. Stay tuned for the next one.
Yeah.
But until the meantime, please, if you're on YouTube, hit the like button. Hit the bell to be notified of other episodes. OtisWho 1 podcast on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I'm on a lot of platforms for us podcasts as well, for us the audio that is listed underneath the video here on YouTube. So please go ahead and leave a comment if you like. If it's bad, I could take it. No,
he can't.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Well, according to the last views, you're right. But check this out. I ain't in this for the money.
Well, you know what?
I'm doing it for the love of the craft.
You know what?
What's up?
That they wasn't ready. That just mean they wasn't ready.
No, I wouldn't say that. They just didn't want to hear the shit.
Yeah, that too. But then too, I mean, shit.
That's what it means.
It don't do me no good if I can't get no damn cookie.
Right.
It don't mean no good if I can't get no cookie. So what good is it for me to watch that? But y'all ain't even telling us where we gonna get them cookies.
I don't know what the hell that is. Hey, but check this out. Until next time.
Yeah.
OtisWho. Music.